All right, let's check out a new lightweight couples coach from Airelume. This is the 162. What do I like about this one? Well, there's going to be a few different things. So let's head on in. We'll take a quick look at the layout, see what we got. And I don't think this is going to surprise anyone, but right here you have the campsite dinette, kitchen across the way, bathroom there in the back. And then as we come up to the front, well, what do we have here? Is that a walk-around queen bed? But that's not the only thing I like about this bed, right? There's some other things. One, you can see you have a nice big nightstand on the side here, shelf going across the top. You also have a shelf behind the wardrobe. And yes, there is an electrical outlet back there for a CPAP machine. Of course, you have one on this side of the bed too, but then right in front of your CPAP shelf, you will notice that there is also a shirt closet. Now, beyond that, there is additional storage underneath the bed. So we can see you have a spot for your shoes, big fan of that, and you have access to the pass-through. So really, really good storage options here in a small coach. Now, as we kind of take a look at the rest of this space, right? Starting off right over here is a campsite dinette. And why do I personally like a campsite dinette? Well, because when I sit down, and I'm gonna have a cocktail or a orange juice in the morning, whatever it may be, this is the site that I want, right? Well, not this exact one, but you get what I'm saying, right? Out to the campsite. This right here is what I wanna see, and that's what this provides. You also see some additional storage right up top and an LED light, which is going to be crucial. But beyond that, even though it's a little close, if I wanted to, I can sit here and watch TV. Realistically, I'm probably not, right? More likely, I'm probably gonna be in bed watching it, but you do have that option here as well. And you can put it on a swing arm too if you want. So that way, as you're gonna be here cooking in the kitchen, you can, watch your favorite cooking show. Maybe it's Emeril Lagasse, if anyone remembers who he is. Yeah, bam, kick it up a notch. As we take a look down underneath, take a look at that. That's good storage space down there. That's plenty of space for pots and pans and everything else you need. Heck, if you want to stick a trash can in there, you can do that too. But right over here, you have even more space. Again, there is some plumbing. You have, of course, your P-trap there. You might be able to stick a small trash can in there. But again, just the fact that you have this huge storage space in a small coach like this, I think is a huge win. You also get good countertop. Right? Now, part of that is because, you have a smaller sink. It's over to the side. If I have to give one minor critique about the floor plan, it is the sink, right? The reason being, for me to use it effectively, I have to open this door or else my shoulder is just kind of in the way. So I have to open the door to the bathroom to effectively be able to use the sink. Now, again, it's not a big deal, and maybe, you're not as quite as broad-shouldered as I am, and it won't be a problem. But I wish it just would have been a little bit further over. Now, again, I understand why they did what they did to maximize this space, give you the 2-burner cooktop, and still give you incredible prep space, which this is probably a fair trade-off, right? I guess let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you like having this prep space and kind of having the sink where it is, or would you bring it over a little and cut down a little on the prep space? Let me know, because that is some feedback I can take back to the manufacturer. You also see an outlet here for toaster, blender, whatever else you need. And of course, the signature K-Cup coffee holder. Obviously, it's a great spot for your Keurig machine or whatever other coffee maker you may have. You can see microwave up top, some additional storage there as well with the 2-tone wood doors. And then we have our Furion fridge right down below. Now, as we take a step a little bit further in, I guess a few things here I should point out before we head in the bathroom. One, yes, this coach does have a furnace. So if you're looking for a lightweight couples coach that has a furnace so you can take it into the, like fall, early spring, things like that, this one has the capability to do that. And you don't have to worry about summer either, because this one also has a roof-mounted AC. Again, folks, it's going to be pretty rare when we're looking at smaller RVs like this. A lot of times they go, side window units. Not going to be the case here. Now, as we enter into the bathroom, man, look at all that storage. Again, it's just one thing this floor plan does very, very well for being so small. It's just give you tons of storage. Underneath the sink, boom, even still, yes, there's enough room for a trash can down there. Love, love, love that. We have a mirror in case you want to, make sure you're looking okay before you go out for the day. And as far as the shower, at 6 foot tall, I can stand up in here even without the skylight. Yes, my hair is touching, but with that skylight, I am good to go. You could probably maybe be, six, maybe 6'1". If you're 6'1", you're probably touching the top realistically, but at 6 foot, you're going to be good. So that's kind of gives you that meter, I guess, if you will, right? That measurement, so you know. And as for the toilet, oh man, I feel like a king. I have plenty of legroom here. I have an armrest. Come on, can be here all day. But yeah, great space in here. I also do want to touch on the fact this one has a tankless water heater, so when you're in that shower, you don't have to, rush through it. You can actually enjoy the shower. Let's take a step back out. We'll take a look at the outside, talk a little bit about what we have going on out here. Man, look at all these heirlooms. Very kind of them to invite me down so we could film some of these new units for you. Again, this thing is brand new, folks, so if you're just watching this when it releases, there may not be any of these available, so just bear that in mind. We'll always have a link for price and availability in the description, but again, if you click it and there's nothing available, it's simply because they are still being produced. You can see a propane tank right up here. Rails for battery are going to be right behind that. You also have like the retro aluminum, right? So this is going to be thicker than your standard ribbed aluminum. Looks a heck of a lot nicer too. It kind of has like a matte finish on it, and it doesn't dent nearly as easy thanks to the thickness. Oh no, that is locked. I will have to grab my keys. Master keys, keys, keys. Which one is the key? 751. All right. Nope, that's the wrong way. Let's, boom, there we go. There it is. Open, haha. Magnetic catch on there. We open it up, take a look at that pass through. Again, you can see that it is quite spacious. It obviously extends quite a bit beyond the door opening, which is nice. Not that, we don't want a bigger door, but the fact that we get more room in there than what the door shows is great. And as you saw earlier, you do have access from underneath the bed to that space too. Kind of panning out a little bit here, we can see the power awning. It's not a huge one. It's a pretty small awning. It may not have hurt to have that extend a little bit more, but again, at least you have some kind of coverage there, which is nice. You'll also see that you have electrical outlet. That, of course, is going to be our tankless water heater. Yes, this one does have 2 rear stabilizer jacks. No, it does not have 2 in the front, just the 2 in the back. Bear that in mind. Love, love, love this. That's going to be your propane quick connect, man. That way you can just be out here, hook up your Blackstone griddle and be cooking away, fry up some bacon in the morning, make everyone jealous. That's going to be your spare tire. It is mounted to the back, super easy to get to, and the fact it comes with one at all is a big deal. A lot of times at this price point, they try to remove a spare tire to save a little bit of money, but that's something you have to have, right? In the event of a blowout, which hopefully never happens, but if it does, man, that's great peace of mind. Right up there is going to be backup camera prep. Not that this is a huge camper, but sometimes being able to see behind you is great, especially if you and your spotter fight a lot. I know nothing about fighting with my spotter. She's wonderful, the most beautiful person in the world. Love you, honey. We never fight about it, ever. Just kidding, yes we do. All right, right down here is going to be our termination. You see the black tank valve here, the gray tank valve there. Is going to be a single termination as you expect on a smaller coach. Low point drains there as well. City water inlet, fresh water inlet, and our 30 amp detachable power cord is going to be there too. Now, if you love what you see, you're like, Ian, I love this coach. How much is it? Where can I find it? As I mentioned, there will be a link in the description, but because this is brand new, again, if you're watching this, as soon as this video publishes, it may be a bit before we have them on the lots. Just know that it will be coming. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm Ian Baker, and until next time, see ya!